In this confrontation, we fight the dark-skinned tomboy GF that I've always dreamed of, juggling and slaughtering several varieties of jihadist Bakugan. If I were forced to describe the experience, it would be Potter.
I still have them! Stop it, Maxer! You're giving me flashbacks on top of my flashbacks!
Or perhaps Pepega, especially after Raiden achieves the miracle of flight, when you fire the animators.
Welcome back to another Neko Reacts. I've played a bit of Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, but I really want to see how Maxer plays.
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is not a word in the dictionary. It's also one of my favorite games, besides Genshin Impact. Created as a spin-off to the critically acclaimed Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Pirates, we are cast as Raiden, whose resume involves fighting the Illuminati and a bisexual vampire, trading off slow stealth gameplay and conference calls of an unspecified duration for pulse-pounding action gameplay, unique cutting mechanics, and the stupidest plot of any game since the last one. You know, the one where Headache Kajingles puts his protagonist in a microwave, now caught in a worldwide conspiracy headed by an evil and destructive empire called the United States. It's up to us to stop Senator Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson from becoming black, fight cyborg dinosaurs controlled by orphans, and fight a series of extremely online YouTube personas 4, such as Jack Bezos, the Nintendo Virtual Boy, and Markiplier. Set to the tune of a hardcore rock soundtrack made by the world-famous Toontown Online composer.
I will never be able to look at him the same. Now I'm only ever going to see Markiplier. This is okay. I'll be fine.
For the express purpose of killing anyone above 40. And to complete our journey, we will have to resort to unrestricted brutality, cutting and slicing our enemies like a human-sized slap chop in between philosophy about the nature of conflict, the morality of separating families the hard way, and memes. They made Twitter into a plot point. So if any of that interests you, feel free to join me as we dive headlong into the wonderful madness of Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. And the voices now activated.
This already. I love the game. I stopped, I believe, right after the fight with the magnet guy because I got so bothered by him. I just needed a break. I needed a break, and then my ADHD went brrr, and then Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out, and I have to finish it yet. I have to finish Metal Gear Rising yet. I'm excited to see how he plays, though. Oh my god, Jimmy. Oh my god, that's sick!
So we boot up the game, but it doesn't support high resolutions. To fix this, we head to NeoGAF and download a virus. Now I can do any resolution. What amazing gameplay. Our story begins in the 2009 color scheme with our hero Raiden protecting President Barfsacco Crumbo. He's touring his birthplace of Kenya.
I am President United States Obama.
Mr. President, you have dementia.
Drone strike.
Oh my god.
That can be arranged. What the fuck was that? Insurance fraud. Why, hello there. Would you care to see my RGB lighting?
Hello, Markiplier.
I spent $3,000. Sir, this is a Wendy.
No, he means to say he spent 300 hours just editing the sword.
Oh. I'll just have to give you a demonstration
Oh my god. I love reliving this.
Oh shit, he's got RGBs. Let's get the fuck out. I guess you could say he's half the man he once was.
He's a bad boy. We love it.
Obama.
I'm here for
shit
it.
my doo-doo ass.
Don't worry, Obama. I'll protect you from this sidewalk. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the first enemy in the game. Now,
let me just introduce you to the entire game. That's it. That's it. That's the game.
Now he's the first 100 enemies in the game. This is the standout feature of Metal Gear Rising. The ability to cut anything, and I do mean anything. Nature, humans, telepathic traffic poles, a family of 4, and even staircases that are required to progress the game. I think that's an oversight. This was groundbreaking stuff for the PS3. Use it to hit weak points, confuse your enemies and prevent them from attacking, or accelerate deforestation. What are you doing, Raiden? Most animals deserve to be extinct. Where the fuck is Raiden? Hang on. I think I'm hearing boss music. My game crashed. I'm just gonna run past everyone.
Joe Biden, please help me pass the healthcare. Healthcare, you say?
Great.
I'm a specialist. A new custom.
That's a really clean cut, though. So technically, he's not wrong in saying he's a specialist in the way that those arms could definitely be reattached. Hypothetically. Possibly. If he's still alive. Oh my god! Oh!
Let's hope Obamacare covers euthanasia.
Oh god.
My name is Obama.
Now I know why people are scared of scissors.
Stop right there. Put down President Bumcrack Osama.
I'll put him down, all right.
Bumcrack
But no,
Osama.
I have a giant robot. Federal agent spotted initiating.
Why didn't I
Yeah,
see
we
that?
need to
Ladies
deal
and
with the
gentlemen, I'd like to
giant
introduce
robot.
you to the tutorial boss. We're currently undergoing a learning experience, the one you can only get with a giant laser. This
Yes.
is maybe the best game ever made. And although the game
It is a beautiful game, and I love that the first boss is literally a tutorial boss. It's so badass looking, and then you remember it's a tutorial.
is a little
It's a
simple, the
tutorial.
sheer scale makes me feel both empowered and quite intimidated. It's just
does.
a wonderful way to do it when you don't look like a cracked up
It makes
rooster.
you-
Of course, there's no need to worry, because Raiden
Oh
is
my
fucking
God.
jacked.
Yeah, Raiden is something else.
Mission accomplished. So Raiden
I
runs
love
all the
it.
way to a locomotive
It's
to
great.
confront Dimes for Crimes, led by none other than Buff Bezos.
Mitch McConnell, please join.
No, he looks like the guy from Spider-Man. You know who I'm talking about? Oh, I'm gonna have to look up his name. Hold on.
A few moments later.
Found it. He looks like Kingpin. Anytime I see him, I just see Kingpin.
Why do
Oh
our
my God.
politicians hog all the good missiles?
Why do they hog the good
Obama.
missiles? I
Your
wonder.
prime has expired, Raiden, and so has his life.
Nice.
Oh.
It's time for the next boss fight. I say that sarcastically because most people would
Yeah.
classify it as a fucking suicide. I'm
It's-
surprised this is on the train instead of in front of it. Face it, Jack, you can't even hold a sword.
No, you can't. Oh! I may
What
or
the
may not
fuck
have
is a
forgotten
sword?
about the sword
I
in
could
the
give
eye.
you a demonstration. But first, what's your favorite hand? Well, my left.
Oh! Oh!
I'm about
The voiceover is just adding so much more to it, and I love it. I'm here for it.
to level up, Jack, and you look like just enough XP. Oh fuck, he's using bullets.
How dare!
Raiden. Also, who am I?
Boris Johnson!
I'll be back for you, bitch. So at least 2
my
minutes
God.
pass, and Raiden is traversing the vacuum of space on his way
Yes,
to
it
the
is. Oh god,
Colonel,
hello.
I'm trying to fly around, but the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting. Raiden,
was-
I'm playing Genshin Impact, but I've run out of credit card debt to purchase
Oh my
Ganyu. So if
God.
you can you lend me a hand? I
hand
will surely
or
stop
two.
collecting them.
You have a
Please.
problem.
So after the roughest plane ride since Delta,
Yeah. Oh, if you could leave a like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
we head to a third world shithole known as Russia to find the men who killed
Yeah.
President Bumsacco
We were going
Chungus
there,
and put
aren't
an end
we?
to their illegal razor blade factory. Wait a second, where's the runway?
Oh my
Finally equipped
gosh.
with his new customizable gamer.
I remember when I was playing the game, I was shocked to see that his jaw was replaced. I was like, huh? He just went through an entire, like, full reconstruction of his body, and I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't ready for it.
Mouse body. Raiden begins his journey by encountering
gamer
3
mouse
helpless
body.
victims, knocking them to the air and scooping out their
Yeah.
spines like fucking ice cream. You
We-
see,
well,
this is
you
actually
see,
our prime.
That's actually just a bunch of, like, small little water bottles, if you think about it. You know, it helps with HP recovery. It's just water. You know when people tell you to hydrate? That's all it is. This is no biggie.
Primary method of healing, since every spine is filled to the brim with
Yes.
delicious electrolytes. This
Yes,
is
it
the
is.
actual term used in the game. Just like American football, the soldiers of the
Gatorade.
future are fueled by Gatorade.
Gatorade
We,
or
however,
water.
are fueled by violence. Oh, hang on one second, I've got a call.
I have a phone call. Sorry, I can't hold my sword. Whoa.
So anyways, we head to the streets to get acquainted with the stealth,
So anyway.
but unfortunately for the populace, it's completely optional. So instead, we
Yeah, you
decide to
don't
fight
need
the foot
stealth.
fetish.
I'm really bad at stealth in this game. There was only one point in the game where I was actually good at it, and that was because I desperately wanted to avoid getting mauled by 8 enemies all at once. I just did not. I was not about to have it. I was still trying to cool down from the previous battle, and I didn't want to go through another one. I just wanted to have a little bit of a breathing period, you know, just time to collect, and then go guns blazing on the next one.
Tank, and let me tell you, this enemy is real fun to kill, especially considering their fucking jump speed. Man, there really is no
They're
time between
really
these
annoying.
cutscenes. Oh,
No,
fuck.
there isn't. The cutscenes are
No sex
constant.
offender spotted.
Oh my god, the voiceover!
What the dog doing now?
Woo! Woof woof!
What the fuck is a dog?
You are such a fucking Philistine, Raiden.
Oh my
Wait, how do you know
God.
my name?
I am pre-programmed with knowledge of everyone.
Oh yeah?
Everyone.
Who's your owner then,
He's a
little dog?
puppet.
The NSA, but my handler is a white woman.
Damn, that's rough.
I will never
You know,
eat peanut
that makes sense though, actually. That genuinely makes sense.
butter ever again.
For our next battle, we have Blade Wolf. Jesus,
Yeah,
and let
we
me
got
say,
Blade
if you
Wolf.
don't know how to parry more than one attack, it's time
It
to
was
learn.
so
don't-
bad. This is the one. It was one of the first ones. This is one of the first ones that actually genuinely got me upset because the controls for parry are so finicky. And also, my controller at the time had really bad stick drift. So parrying was just, it was nearly impossible. It was nearly impossible. I think I was stuck here for a better amount of an hour because I couldn't parry. My stick drift was messing it up.
know what attack this is.
Oh my god.
Fortunately, Blade Wolf will stop yiffing and call in Meals on Wheels,
Yeah.
which allows us to partake of the Gatorade Eucharist. Now
Yeah,
with the
we
power
need
of
those.
Jesus in our veins, we donate Blade Wolf to a kill shelter, and then he monologues.
You're gonna stay on my dick until you die.
Somehow,
No,
I've
I'm
arrived
not.
at the Bitcoin factory.
I've been
Yeah,
moderating you at
accurate.
Twitch for months, and you never told me you had a boyfriend.
Who are you?
Oh my gosh.
She spoke to me.
Jesus fucking Christ. Raiden, watch out. That
She's
woman is
great.
live on Twitch. Now sufficiently disturbed, Raiden moves on to the best level in the game
That's
using my
great.
favorite mechanics. Inconvenient fencing, handy enemies with
Mm-hmm.
cool controls, and
Oh my gosh, I love the little guys with the little arms. They're just too cute. I didn't want to kill them, but then I realized they were a genuine threat. So, you know, que sera, as they say.
you better believe there's some bad stealth. It even has cameras with 0-degree vision. Just don't just step into the lasers.
Yeah, just, you'll be fine.
You okay? Snake?
Oh my god, it's a woman. Please
It's a
stop that.
female.
I've been waiting for you, Raiden.
Oh gosh.
Shout out to Big Chungus29 for the donation.
Please stay back.
Sorry, Jack, but my stream
Yeah,
demands you die.
chat demands
God, I wish
it.
that was me.
We have to do it. I'm
that
sorry.
can be arranged.
Welcome to the world's first boss
She
fight,
was
where the battle is
slightly
against
annoying,
your
but
own
not that bad,
controller.
really.
Provided, of course, that I don't.
I swear, my left stick was the one with the stick drift. It got worse after this battle. It just got worse.
Throw that shit against a wall, dreamed of, juggling
Yes.
and slaughtering several
It's our
varieties of
dream girl.
jihadist Bakugan. If I were forced to describe the
No,
experience,
wait,
it would be
Bakugan!
impossible.
I still have them. Stop it, Maxer. You're giving me flashbacks on top of my flashbacks.
Or perhaps Pepega, especially after Raiden achieves the miracle of
God.
flight when you fire the animators. But
Yes.
despite some of the occasional frustration, this battle is one of the
Occasional?
best. Plus, I
don't know, it
like it
happened
when
a
women
lot.
hit me.
I like it when you just stand there and look pretty, okay? I
Yeah,
love
that's
this.
some cool theme
That's
music,
great.
bitch.
Yes. Oh my god.
Your purpose in life is to be in my stream sucking on my dick daily.
I see.
No. That's your purpose in life. My stream, all right? Daily, Monday through Wednesday, Friday through Saturday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern on the dot most days.
It's colorblind. You
It's
are
colorblind.
totally weird, champ.
Is that
No.
a bad thing?
You make me want to kill myself faster. But
Then
no
do
matter.
it.
With my death, you will never find our secret base. At
But we're still
29
going to
Avenues,
find it.
Mexico City.
What the fuck?
These are the coordinates.
Oh my god. His
God
death
damn,
really didn't
I'm
really.
turned on.
Yeah, it didn't do much.
What's your location?
I'm in a Chinese factory. Now equipped with a solid lead for his Metal Gear Rising Revengeance 2013 video game. It's up to
Yeah?
Sonic the Hedgehog to make his way to the city of Mexico, complete with his 50 pounds of smuggled cocaine and a stolen Mercedes. Raiden, are
Oh my
you wearing a
God.
sombrero? It's my disguise. I'm trying to
Yeah.
blend in. You are
I'm
trying to give
blending
me a
in.
fucking brain aneurysm.
Your destination is on the right.
The dog is a GPS. He blends in perfectly. He's a mariachi.
Now it's time for Raiden and his small pit bull to make their descent
Yeah.
into Fallout 3. Hey,
It
what's
just
up,
makes
gamers?
sense.
Maxor here, and today we're gonna be questioning why Blade Wolf is packing an entire bakery. Better
Why
keep playing
is
the
he,
game to
though?
bleach my eyes.
There's definitely dockies of this game's characters. There has to be. Somewhere out there in the world. Not that I want them or anything like that.
What's up, gamers? It's Maxor here. And today we are being beat to death
Oh
by
my
a
God.
group. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It's a little weird to me
Please.
that we're having more trouble with Harambe than a giant robot. Raiden opens him up like a Pokemon fan after ripping out his organs. Thank God that's the only
That
enemy.
one's really annoying.
Otherwise I'd have
They're
problems.
all annoying. They're terrible.
Oh my God!
I don't
It's
know
a
why they're
Smash
so bad.
tournament. I have to
Oh my
stop
God.
it.
I have to flex
Good.
on
New
them.
enemies. I was just about to run out of those. Okay, but seriously, this enemy doesn't want to hit me. It's all right. I don't have a Twitter account.
You'll be safe.
What the fuck is he saying? Can you repeat that? Listen, I don't
I loved this kid. Unironically, I loved him. He was great.
know what a McDonald's does. After abandoning a child to his
Oh my
death,
God.
we're finally able to play the rest of the level. Raiden
Yeah.
equips a cardboard box once used in a famous, well-known video game series
Wow.
called Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Snake.
Everything's from Smash. Didn't you know that? That's where Wario came from. That's where Snake came from. That's where Link came from. That's where Sora came from. Aren't they all just originally Smash characters? Don't hate me for that.
attacks by farting.
Now you too can remain undiscovered in
Oh
any
my
public park. Oh
God.
fuck.
It doesn't work! It doesn't work
Let's just
against
move on.
them!
Now finished with the ape exhibit, we're finally free to explore the secret base entirely without
Don't get
suspicion.
involved.
For 2
Yeah, no
minutes.
suspicion.
In that time, it's up to Raiden to escort an entire congregation to meet God. Stealth is of
Oh
course
my
optional, but
God.
so is my mercy. Now heading to the confessional, Raiden finds something
I
that
love
he
it.
was
It's
never supposed
great.
to see.
Brains. Eyeballs.
Hi, it's Fizz with
Spines.
Slapjaw. Slap your trouble boy, slap your big
Oh my God, there's too many voices!
I'm gonna leave this game for a while. Play some
Yeah.
good Gary's mod.
Yeah.
We get a call from Boris Johnson,
Do
and he
that.
tells us that the baddies are keeping the brains of children in Futurama jars, piloting the
Oh my
various zoo
God.
exhibits we fought.
That's something that you would see in Rick and Morty if I'm gonna be honest. Now that I think about it.
On our journey, and to
It's so
figure out why, we
cursed.
sneak in using a wasted game mode. This lasts an
Oh,
entire
but I
minute
loved
if you don't
it.
walk past everyone. Using
love
some
this
proprietary
guy. He
software,
was so
we assume the
cute.
role of the US government and spy on the bad guys' webcams. Before selling them crack, their
Yeah.
evil and dastardly plan is to restart the war economy by fueling
We've
conflict
got
in
Kingpin.
Syria and Donbass, then making a gigantic profit by selling weaponized Baby
Oh my
Shark to the
God.
military. But instead of selling
No,
a
we don't
Boston
need that
Dynamics
anymore.
dog like normal people, they figured the best way to create a robot army was to consult Mr.
Oh my
Epstein.
God.
So with our next target
Why would they
identified,
do
we
such a
advance
thing?
further until we find the giant robot. And if this
Oh, God.
hallway has anything to say about it, we're in
That
for a
robot was a
fun
pain in
boss
the
fight.
butt.
Raiden endures 8 hours of being stunned before playing his reverse Uno card and
Yeah.
trapping it in a corner for 2 minutes, dicing up his armor and clapping him faster than that family on the highway in my
Oh my
Ford Mustang.
God.
Don't worry, he's a basic enemy in the next mission. Oh
He's a basic. That's the best part. The little mini bosses or whatever you want to call them just end up basic enemies afterward.
my God, I can't possibly
the
cut through
children.
glass. Stop
Oh.
right there, Raiden, or I'll blow this
How dare
child.
we
Who is
cut through
that? His head.
glass?
I'll blow his head open. Wait, are you for real? I don't have time for this conversation.
We don't
Children
have time
are
for
in
this.
danger.
We're
Do
moving
you
too
know
fast.
what a gun does? What's a gun?
Who needs a gun?
So
Not
at
in this
least
day and
9 seconds
age.
happen, and Ride Inside is driving to hell, all the while taking his eyes off the road
my
with some
God.
CNN. Oh, sweet, my programming is on.
Super Idol di Charo. Donate.
You know, America isn't so bad after all.
Bye-bye.
After being in Mexico
alright
for
with
so
this.
long, I'm starting to miss how peaceful it can be, especially the police.
Oh, I forgot that happened. I forgot they just kind of pull up and shoot. Poor Raiden, man. He's
Raiden
gone through
evades the evil
it.
forces of big sobriety as they attempt to suppress another innocent drunk
It's
driver
because he
careening
played
through the
Super
nightmare
Idol.
known as Denver before encountering the police budget
Oh my God.
Skip it about
Back when
and showing off
games
his
and
toned
politics
legs.
Wait a second, boys.
were
He's
something
white.
to
I'm
laugh
sorry,
at.
officer. I was just so busy playing League of Legends.
All right, I've heard enough. Deadly force authorized.
Oh, fuck. We are now
I love it. Deadly Force Authorized is golden.
forced to fight the hypothetical dystopian scenario where the
Oh my
government and police are
gosh.
influenced by corporations, specifically the corporation that we've come to volunteer for blood donations. Although Joe Biden seems to be fighting
Oh.
their army of interns because most of them use a stick. Besides, of course, the
I'm never gonna see Raiden the same now. Why would you do this to me, Maxer?
military-grade
Raiden.
Roombas. Raiden heads into an office through the
He
organs of an
literally is,
officer
though.
and
He just
inside the
listens to the
biggest
voice in
elevator
his
ever
ears.
made. We take it down the hard way. Also, they forgot to limit my turn speed. There's
my
even a
God.
subway section with this cool new enemy that I've never seen before. I don't think
Wow.
anything can ruin this. What's up, gamers? God damn it. Let me
Hi.
tell you something important, Raiden. You're a normie and a beta male cuck. I'm only here to dispense justice.
If that was voiced over with Markiplier, it would be even more. It would just be golden. It would be golden. It would be perfect.
That's cringe, Jack, and your setup
That's
is
cringe.
weak. You can't even project yourself onto a building or a
Oh my
billboard.
God.
Your clout
This
doesn't
guy
mean
pissed
anything.
me
It's
off.
worthless. Cope and seethe, Jack. Why don't you go back to Facebook and post
Oh
some
my
minion
gosh.
memes? No, that's not the point. Do you see now
I don't use
all this
Facebook.
murder and you still aren't based? You
Ooh.
bastard, shut the fuck
wouldn't
up
stand
and
for that.
listen for a moment. Oh my God, it's the cringe Nene baby.
Oh my
Stop
God.
right there.
It's
what the
the
fuck is wrong with
police.
his hair? What are you
I
doing?
feel so
He
bad
looks
for
like
them.
Sonic and
They don't know what they're getting into.
No, stop it. He even has a fake chin.
No!
Do you see now, Jack? How can a cringe lord like you ever hope to kill my police officer?
Shame. I don't know.
No fuck. So after chopping the
Oh my
authorities so
God.
fast that their bodies are steaming, Raiden gains a brain hemorrhage from watching my editing, which
Yeah.
affects his movement slightly.
He just
Now
can't
emotionally
do anything.
compromised.
He literally becomes useless for gosh, who knows how long. And I know it's part of character development, but why so long? Get it together, man.
We head through the mandatory stealth section.
It's fine.
You know, eventually.
Yeah.
How pleased you are to chop
Eventually.
away, Jack the Ripper. You
Oh
could
my
say
God,
that I'm a
it's
big
him.
fan of your work. My name is Monsoon of the Sussy Imposters. What the fuck? Emergency meeting.
Oh my God.
Please stop.
He did
No.
not.
There's something
Literally, when I first ran into Monsoon, I was like, oh my God, this guy's gonna be insanely difficult. And then it didn't click that I needed to actually use electricity to, you know, disable him to actually manage to hit him. You wouldn't believe how long that took to click.
genuinely
I'm not
wrong with you.
lying.
It's just a little trolling,
It didn't
Jack.
click.
You're in the land of the
couldn't figure
free
it out.
after all. And your idea of freedom is enslaving children. Do you know what
I
the Civil
mean-
War was? It's cringe or be cringe, Jack.
Yeah.
Soon you'll
That's just how it
understand.
works.
Free will is a myth. Religion is a joke.
my
We're all
God.
pawns controlled by something greater. Memes, the
We
DNA of the soul. They are our culture,
Memes
our
are
clout.
great.
How about full of shit? Is that a meme? No, it fucking isn't, you amoeba.
You can make it a
You'll never
meme.
be based with memes like that. You're right. About me, I mean,
my
what?
God. Mm-hmm.
I thought I could be just like you, but that is a mistake. Perhaps I am cringe, but that makes me free. That's
Oh my
sus.
God.
Doctor, turn off my
How
cringe
bad?
inhibitors. But Raiden,
Oh,
you'll
God.
lose subscribers. Do it. Okay.
You'll lose subscribe. Just do it. I don't care anymore. I'm done.
I was fucking joking. Why did you do it? You think you
my
could just
God.
log off, Jack?
Gangnam Style.
I'm starting to see what you're getting at. And if based means what
Oh
I
my
think
gosh.
it means, then caring about your shitty posts is a long way off. That's rich
Oh.
coming from the likes of you.
This is
Family Guy
insane.
funny moment. In this boss fight against the Monsus battle bus, Raiden
Family
rages
Guy
against the moral
moments.
degeneracy of violence in movies and sex
I
on
love
TV,
it.
using his
It's
good
great.
old-fashioned values upon which he used to rely.
This fight was oddly sexual, though, if you
During
think
which
about
we
it.
are subjected to an onslaught of attacks.
If you think about it, he literally, like, dismembers himself and just kind of wiggles around. It's oddly sexual. I
Attacks
don't
at
know
average
why.
speed for a cheetah, demanding the absolute most of the player to survive
Oh my
the human
gosh.
spaghetti. So if you thought Blade Wolf was a real fun boss to parry, then I've got news for you. We've got more
This
edge in this
one's
fight than
better.
Bloodborne on the PlayStation 1. Monsoon can fucking teleport.
Oh
He
my
throws helicopters
gosh.
for fun, and
He
his
does.
preferred method of dodging is self-bisection. He knows
Yes,
he's
it
3
is.
edges away from being a Sonic OC, and you know
Literally-
what? I fucking dig it.
I love that part. It was great. All jokes aside, this boss was really fun after you got the hang of it. Genuinely. He was very fun after getting the hang of it. This is great. I love the music. Beautiful.
Jack, ever been to the Washington Monument?
No, I don't want it. Oh my God, the Taco Bell. Who'd have thought?
Thank you.
Who'd have thought cutting the head of a guy who can already dismember himself would be the finishing blow? I was a little shocked to learn that.
I spent 4 days editing that. Now excuse me as I take this call.
I spent
You
4
are
days
decapitated.
editing.
Don't worry, it's just a little trolling, right?
Do not repost
Yeah.
my memes back at me.
Oh,
I
I wouldn't
will.
worry about that, because your memes end here.
Ooh. Yo, I can't wait for part 2. That's sick. I loved it. Thank you for tuning in to another Neko Reacts. Have you played Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? Such a mouthful. Metal Gear Rising. Let me know in the comments below. Until then, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Mata ne! Bye bye!